Under Triple H's guidance, many superstars have climbed the ladder of success in WWE. But not every star who worked under him got to savor the limelight in the promotion. WWE has brought many wrestlers into its roster from its rival promotion, AEW. Some of them went on to become top stars in the company, while others failed to establish their popularity among the WWE universe. In this article, we'll discuss who are the 3 former AEW wrestlers who Triple H fumbled and one that he managed to turn into a star in his company. 1. Drop the Ball with Andrade. Andrade is a Mexican wrestler who is currently signed to WWE under the SmackDown brand. He joined the Stamford-based promotion in 2015 and worked under the banner till 2021. He then jumped ship to AEW and worked for Tony Khan for 2 years. He AEW after the World's End PPV and returned to WWE at Men's Royal Rumble this year. The fans believe that in all the time he spent on Triple H's roster, he wasn't used to his full potential. Andrade is a talented superstar, but the promotion could not do justice to his skills as he was never booked properly except for maybe a couple of storylines. Even now, Triple H is struggling to find a way to push him, and thus he is stuck among the mid-card roster stars. 2. Lexis King. Lexis King is a former AEW star who was All Elite for 4 years, 2019 to 2023. Before joining Tony Khan's roster, he worked in the independent circuits. He came to WWE in 2023 and competed on his first TV show on Night 1 of NXT, Halloween Havoc, on October 24, 2023. Since then he has been in less than 50 matches. Plus, he hasn't been involved in any major storyline feuds. Recently, he was feuding with Dante Chen, but it was not that big of a beef. He is currently under the NXT brand and recently teased a potential rivalry with Gooser, but let's see if Triple H builds any storyline around it in the future. 3. Shawn Spears. Shawn Spears is in his 3rd stint in WWE. His first run in the company lasted from 2006 to 2009, and his second stint was from 2013 to 2019. His third run began in February when he made his return at NXT Vengeance Day. In all the years he spent in WWE, he has stepped inside the ring with many top names in the company. But he never got involved in any big rivalry with the superstars. However, he did have a long feud with Dijak that lasted over several weeks. Just like Andrade and Lexis King, WWE is lagging in giving Shawn the push he deserves. He has potential, which is why the company brought him back a 3rd time. But still, Triple H is failing to capitalize on his talent. 1. Triple H made Jade Cargill a star. Jade Cargill was the first signee under TKO Group Holdings, which is enough to show how much of a star power she holds in the industry. She made her in-ring debut at this year's Women's Royal Rumble, a few months into the promotion, and was already pushed into the championship competition. She was paired with top names like Bianca Belair and Naomi to take on Damage Control. Cargill is currently the face of the women's tag team division alongside her partner, the EST. In conclusion, Triple H wasted no time in putting Jade in front of the spotlight and turning her into the star. She left AEW in September last year after working with the company for 3 years. Triple H's missed opportunities and one-star making success. When Triple H took on a more prominent role in WWE's talent development and creative direction, many fans and critics alike had high hopes for the stars transitioning from other promotions, particularly AEW, All Elite Wrestling. While some wrestlers thrived under his regime, others seemingly fell through the cracks. Here, we explore 3 former AEW wrestlers Triple H arguably dropped the ball with and one he successfully turned into a WWE star. #1. Keith Lee. The limitless potential undercut. Keith Lee's tenure in WWE is a prime example of squandered potential. Coming off a dominant run in AEW, where his charisma and athleticism made him a standout performer, Lee seemed poised for greatness in WWE. His NXT debut was met with overwhelming fanfare, with matches that showcased his unique blend of size, speed, and agility. However, upon his call-up to the main roster, things took a turn for the worse. Despite a strong start, including a victory over Randy Orton at Payback 2020, Lee's momentum was inexplicably halted. Creative indecision, sudden character changes, and a lack of clear direction stymied his growth. Moreover, a series of health issues further derailed his WWE journey, leading to sporadic appearances and an eventual release. Triple H, known for his eye for talent, seemed unable to leverage Lee's full potential, failing to provide consistent storytelling or a solid character arc. This mishandling left many fans and analysts questioning how such a promising talent could be so mismanaged. #2 Malachi Black. The fallen idol Malachi Black, formerly known as Aleister Black in WWE, was another victim of mismanagement. His dark, brooding persona and striking in-ring style made him a fan favorite in AEW, where he thrived with captivating storylines and memorable matches. When Black transitioned to WWE, he initially found success in NXT under Triple H's guidance, capturing the NXT Championship and becoming a cornerstone of the brand. However, his main roster call-up mirrored Keith Lee's unfortunate fate. Despite a promising start, Black's character was soon bogged down by inconsistent booking and a lack of creative direction. His on-screen presence diminished, and cryptic vignettes teased a major character overhaul that never fully materialized. Eventually, Black was released, much to the dismay of his fans. The missed opportunity with Malachi Black stands as a glaring example of how WWE's main roster creative team, under Triple H's influence, failed to capitalize on a unique talent. #3 Andrade Cien Almas, the unfulfilled promise. Andrade Cien Almas, a superstar with a rich wrestling heritage and immense talent, also suffered from underutilization in WWE. After making a significant impact in AEW with his charisma and technical prowess, Andrade was expected to shine in WWE. His NXT run, highlighted by an NXT Championship reign and a series of stellar matches, showcased his potential under Triple H's leadership. However, upon moving to the main roster, Andrade struggled to maintain his momentum. Despite brief flashes of brilliance, such as his United States Championship win and a high-profile feud with Rey Mysterio, he was often relegated to mid-card obscurity. The lack of consistent storylines and meaningful character development hampered his ability to connect with the broader WWE audience. Triple H's inability to secure a steady creative direction for Andrade led to his eventual release, and his return to AEW reignited his career, proving that the talent was always there, but the opportunity was not. ### Turning a wrestler into a star. Rhea Ripley. While there have been missteps, Triple H's track record is not without its triumphs. One of his most notable successes is the transformation of Rhea Ripley into a bona fide star. Ripley, who also had a stint in AEW, found her stride under Triple H's tutelage in NXT. Her unique look, combined with a powerful in-ring style and undeniable charisma, made her a standout performer. Ripley's journey to stardom began with her NXT Women's Championship win, where she dethroned the dominant Shayna Baszler. This victory was a significant moment in NXT history, solidifying Ripley as a top-tier talent. Her subsequent performances, including a memorable match against Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 36, further established her as a force to be reckoned with. Triple H's faith in Ripley was evident as he provided her with consistent, compelling storylines that allowed her character to evolve naturally. Her transition to the main roster was handled with care, ensuring that her momentum from NXT carried over seamlessly. Today, Rhea Ripley stands as one of WWE's brightest stars, a testament to what can be achieved when talent and creative vision align. Conclusion. Triple H's tenure in WWE's creative and developmental sectors has seen a mix of successes and failures. The cases of Keith Lee, Malachi Black, and Andrade Cien Almas highlight significant missed opportunities, where the transition from NXT to the main roster did not translate into sustained success. These wrestlers, brimming with potential and already proven in AEW, faced hurdles that ultimately curtailed their WWE journeys. On the other hand, Rhea Ripley's ascent under Triple H's guidance showcases the positive impact of thoughtful and consistent storytelling. Her rise from NXT standout to main roster star exemplifies how proper handling can turn a talented wrestler into a cornerstone of the promotion. In the ever-evolving landscape of professional wrestling, these stories serve as reminders of the delicate balance required to nurture and harness talent. Triple H's legacy will be judged not only by the stars he helped create, but also by the potential he left unrealized.